I would put Mbeumo up front. And I don't even know if we're getting Mbeumo. Mandem's on this Mbeumo hype. But you know why I'm saying I don't even know if we're getting Mbeumo, because as much as, and when I say put Mbeumo up front, it's like when PSG is saying we're putting Dembele up front, everyone say, oh, no, it's not going to work. Dembele comes and bangs in 20 plus goals. And
the reason why I think Dembele is better than Mbeumo in that aspect is that he's quicker than Mbeumo and he's a bit more agile and he can take more man on. With Mbeumo, he's more of a killer. He's just a straight bang shoot or straight first touch, bang left foot. He's not a kind of guy that will dribble past bare man and then do whatever.
Trust me, Said. Sorry to interrupt you, bro, but he's got Mbeumo is very progressive, bro, in his dribbling. Trust me. Like, I don't think.
But if you're Dembele, though, in that aspect, though.
No, of course, because Dembele is ambidextrous. Once you're ambidextrous, you have a different advantage on the pitch. You see angles no one's seeing. You got a right foot and a left foot. So what you're doing on your left, you can do it exactly on your right. So no, it's not the same type of profile. I wouldn't put Mbeumo up front because if you're signing a player for that sort of money, you got to play him in his best position, in my opinion. I'm not saying it can't interchange. I feel like if you have a Xerxes or a number 9 that's a false 9 that can go either way, then it's calm. You can do a lot of interchange and all of that. But I don't want to see us signing Mbeumo and using him straight as a number 9. If he's going in there in games, I don't mind that. I want a fluid front.
But though, just to counteract that here, and I spoke to someone on Twitter today. If United get Mbeumo and Cunha, I think that the need for a top draw striker isn't that much, you know. I don't think United need to go and get a top draw striker. I don't think United need to go and get an Osimhen. I wouldn't mind Ekitike then if you have Mbeumo and Cunha, because then you've got 2 goal scorers behind him that are Premier League proven. Then you've got a front 3 that can go left, right, centre, middle. You see what I'm saying? Cunha can go up front. Ekitike, who likes to drift in on the left-hand side, can go on the left. He then can go on the right, and Mbeumo can go up front. You have more of a natural front 3. So I'm not going to lie to you. Even though I think Gyökeres would have been the ideal fit because he's almost like that box striker and he's there and he's ready, I do believe United, I don't think United's main aim is a striker. I genuinely don't. Like, I think if you've got 2 goal-scoring 10s here and a midfield that's just behind them that's compact, United don't need to be obsessed with an absolute machine up front. They don't. Like, I don't
agree.
Really like this idea of that.
I agree. And this is where my Mbeumo, like I was saying that, I wouldn't put him as a 9, in like all-out number 9, but if Xerxes can't play a game here or 2 and you push him up there, that's when I'd say that he'll be the player to go up there. And to be honest, man, I'm not even going to lie, Cunha can play the 9. We're forgetting that.
Yeah.
We're forgetting that Cunha can do the 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his actual position. That was his actual position, play for Atletico Madrid when he was in the Bundesliga for Leipzig as well. It's only now, obviously, he's dropped in to left and as a cam. He plays as a cam for Brazil as well now. He's under Ancelotti. I was watching the Brazil game. He was mashing it up. Paraguay. But yeah, man, I agree. I don't know about the Etiquette thing because I'm hearing 80 million.
85 million is the price. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'd rather go get Mateta then, if I'm being honest with you.
But then
I'd rather go get Mateta. For me, Mateta's 40 million and he's better than Ekitike right now in his career. He's more developed. He's Premier League proven. He knows the league. He scored back-to-back, goals in whatever. I'd rather go get Ekitike. He's someone that 85 million is taking a mick, bro. That's taking a mick.
I really like his profile though. And when
he's
people
a good player. Listen,
when people say similar to Xerxes, he's way quicker than Xerxes. Like, guys, I don't know.
Bro, that's criminal, bro. I think that's criminal though too. Yeah. He is criminal to think that, they can go and get him for 85 million. I think it's criminal, bro. I'll be real with you. Then, like I said to you, for me, it's like, at this minute, I'd rather invest that money into 2 top midfielders. United, this idea that a striker is more worth than a midfielder, I think the midfielder one is so crucial. If you gave me 2 midfielders here and you said, you know what, it's going to be a Xerxes or it's going to be a Mateta up front, someone who's going to be worth, relatively cheap, I'd rather go with that option, man, because then I know midfield is secured. Then you have a Mbeumo, Cunha, then you've got the solid baseline of at least a good, 2, 2, and 1. Like, you get me? Like, you've got a front foot 5 here, plus the wing backs that we've already got right now. That is a solid foundation for us to succeed. I'd rather do that, people. The Gyökeres one was going to be a kind of almost like like what do you put on top of your cake, bro? Like the icing on the cake, bro. You get it, bro? Like the cherry on top. That's the word I'm looking for. Gyökeres was a cherry on top. United haven't built the foundation of the cake yet. They haven't, bro. The cake's crumbling, and you're there putting flipping strawberries on the top. What are you doing? Sort the cake out, define it. How are you gonna do it? Bang, and then go to the top, bro. That's what I would do.
Bro, we're missing, like you said, we're missing ingredients, bro. We're missing ingredients. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We are actually missing ingredients. But for me, the worrying thing about it, Saeed, yeah, we are as fans identifying, midfield is the biggest problem. If we get Mbeumo already, I'm talking hypothetical. Say we got Mbeumo and Cunha. Yes. Midfield is the priority. However, where's the midfield links?
No midfield links.
Why? It's concerning to me that United keep doing this, bypassing this midfield thing, bro. It's so crucial.
It's crazy. It's criminal.
Midfield, especially now with Bruno staying, you have to. He's gonna play number 8 next season. So, bro, go and get this guy a partner, fam. Please, like, stop bypassing this midfield. It's so important, bro. You're in the middle of the pitch. You're conducting everything. You know what I'm saying? How is the ball gonna get to our strikers and our 10s if we got midfielders that can't play, bro? We're gonna be seeing that same stuff again when we're getting bypassed the midfield. I don't want to see it, bro. Go get me a midfielder. Forget the Gyökeres thing. Get me a Mbeumo and get me a midfielder, bro.
Big Adam Stock says, Mr. M from Brentford wants Spurs because we know where he's playing with Thomas Frank at the helm. Knowing Ineos, they'll explore options, but when they can't find their man, they'll come back and give Rasmus a contract extension. Jim needs money for Spurs lawsuit. Bloody hell, that's crazy, man. By the way, I don't know why people are shouting Rodrigo in there. Like Rodrigo, nothing's happening right now, so I don't know what you're happening, man. So my thing is, listen, I think for me, Musa, it's one of them where United need to focus on their own plan. You can't get locked into no sagas, no whatever. Like United has got to lock into their own idea, bro. Like people might call this an L for Man United. I don't see this an L for Man United. I really don't. Like it shouldn't really be like if you're a United fan crying over Gyökeres tonight. Genuinely, man, you need to get back into reality, bro. We finished 15th. We have a strong rebuild. We have a manager that not many people believe in. We don't know where we're going to finish next season. It's dark times at Man United. So I wouldn't be stressed about Victor Gyökeres coming to Man United. He's not going to be the savior. He's not going to take Man United back to the promised land. He's going to be maybe an opponent for United, a component that we might say cool, whatever. But it's not an L. It's not an L, man.
No, but he wasn't even in the conversation at the start of this window. He wasn't in the conversation. Nobody thought it was going to get him. I think the bigger L will be Mbeumo to Spurs. I think if Mbeumo does a U-turn, that will be a big L. Because a lot of the time that a lot of us are underestimating the possibility of that is that because, as a footballer as well, when you're waiting on a move to happen and a team's dragging their feet, it allows the other team to be able to come in and start flipping, telling you about, what they could offer you and what could happen. I think the worst thing that can happen for that move is that Thomas Frank gets announced. Has he been announced yet?
Yeah, it's been announced. It's been announced.
When did he get announced? Where was I?
Yesterday, I think it was.
Yesterday. This is what I'm saying. And I'm hearing United are happy to do this deal in August.
Bro, the thing is with Mbeumo, he's giving United. He's rejected Spurs.
That's for now, Saeed, though. That's for now. When he starts to see that, bro, these men are a bit shambles and they're not moving correct. Listen, the agent will tell you, what are you doing, bro? Because see, United.
The only thing that I say that they've got a chance with Spurs is that Mbeumo, even though he knew that maybe Thomas Frank might leave, he didn't know he was going to go to Tottenham.
Facts.
He didn't know he was going to Tottenham.
Facts.
So that opportunity is there, and I'm not going to shut it down and be like, yo, there's not a chance that Tottenham go and get him. But 85% he's going to Man United. But there's that extra.
I'm not sure. I'm on a 65% for me.
65. Okay.
Do you know why? I agree with you. The only reason why is because I don't trust Ineos.
That's it.
Don't. Do you know what I'm saying?
I've not been trusting Ineos. I'm done. I told you, the moment when I said to you, I'm done with Ineos, I told you they're fraud. They're fraud.
Man told me Wilcox.
I'm not.
Man told me Wilcox had the lap in the bag. The lap was his boy. All of that stuff. Next minute, the brother's turning up at Chelsea. Then man told me we were getting Quenda. And then when I was in Uganda, next minute we're doing breaking news. You know what I'm saying? Saying I'm going live.
4 a.m.
I'm 4 a.m. I'm going live from the motherland. Quenda's at Chelsea. So the reality is this. It's madness out there.